At the scene of the tragedy, government officials and leaders arrived one after another, offering condolences to parents who stood in agony, desperately awaiting information about their sons and daughters. Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, upon visiting the scene, confirmed that 70 pupils remain unaccounted for.
There were 311 pupils who are in boarding school. So far, 27 are in hospital. 37 are with parents. One has passed on in hospital. And indeed, 86, their whereabouts are known. We still have 70 kids that are unaccounted.
Some pupils reportedly sought refuge in neighboring homes as they fled the scorching flames. Calls have been made for those sheltering the children to return them to school, aiding the ongoing efforts to trace the missing.
The DCI from Nairobi is here and already have begun piecing together some of the forensic information that we require. The Red Cross and GAO are helping in the tracing of missing children.
When this incident happened, some parents came here and took away their children, and they have not filed this report. I'm appealing to each and every parent who took their child from here to report the same. We'll give a number that is here by the International Red Cross.
Basic Education PS Belia Kipsang echoed these sentiments, stating that some parents had picked up their children and must now report back to ensure all learners are accounted for.
We are also asking all of us, mainly the local community. I know when the fire broke out, quite a number of our children may have gone out of the compound. We are all trying to account for every child, and we are urging all of us to be able to support us as we consolidate and make sure that we account for every child.
Mount Kenya Hospital has been now, for the time being, designated as our trauma and accident center for this matter. We have boosted the personnel there, and therefore we are going to ensure that every child who went through this trauma will go through Mount Kenya.
The learners had an enrollment of 824 learners, 402 boys and 422 girls. The dormitories, where 17 boys tragically lost their lives, housed 156 boys.
There will be a lot of work of collecting samples for DNA to be able to match the bodies with the parents. And we are calling upon everybody to cooperate. So we are asking the media, we are asking the people of Kenya to allow our officers from the DCI, who are very competent, who are very professional, to be given time.
As the parents cling to hope, President William Ruto tweeted after speaking with the school's principal, instructing a thorough investigation into the incident. The tweet read, "The government, through the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government, is mobilizing all necessary resources to support the affected families. I instruct relevant authorities to thoroughly investigate this horrible incident. Those responsible will be held to account." Former President Uhuru Kenyatta expressed that the pain of the tragedy is beyond description. Former Premier Raila Odinga also termed the tragedy as devastating in his social media post. The Kenya Secondary Schools Union KUPPET has appealed to the government to ensure safety in schools and prevent future incidents. They further urged all schools to comply with Safety Standards Manual for Schools in Kenya 2018. Meanwhile, the Kenya National Union of Teachers (NAT) has called on the government security apparatus to conduct speedy investigations to uncover the cause of the fire. Meanwhile, the pain, the agony and the anguish of the parents waiting to know the fate of their kids still continues. Martin Opio, K24 TV, Nairobi.